It's day 4 and it's 7 a.m. and I am in the hostel, the albergue. There are 4 other people here, but they have packed up and left already. So I want to get going by 7:30. I don't think that'll happen, maybe 7:45. The goal is just earlier every day. My neck hurts, but I feel rested. I went to bed like at 9. I slept pretty good. Okay, well, let me go get my laundry. The feeling of sunscreen is so gross. Today is my first day starting the morning on my own and navigating the arrows and my app. My app really is a little lagged, like it will be pointing in the direction that I'm not walking in, and if I just stay still for a while longer it recalculates, but it could be a little confusing on how to find the route. So I might try to download some other apps once I have Wi-Fi tonight. I did not have Wi-Fi yesterday, so I like staying in the Pilgrim Hostel. It's more affordable and you're meeting other pilgrims, but there's not Wi-Fi to really like help me plan or just tend to things. But this is what I'm walking into. I'm leaving Azambuja and I'm doing 12 kilometers. I'll round up to 13, and I think that's like 8 miles. So it's already a little warm. I've changed out of my long sleeve shirt already, and I'll say that for the night anyway. It gets chilly. So here I go. I'm off, independent today, and let's see how I do. I still feel woozy. I think I got like some heat stroke yesterday a bit. So I'm trying to take it easy. I do have a lot of water and Powerade on me though, so it's weighing my backpack down. But I need that. I need to drink it. I'm also wearing like bike pants and shorts, so it's gonna be hard to pee on the side of the road. And I'll be doing that a lot if I drink all this liquid. But this is the way of the Camino. And this is my walking stick. Okay. Peace. Okay, this is some pleasant walking. It has a paved road away from the cars and flowers and birds. All right. I'll enjoy this while I have it. Something plopped in the water. There's birds and a tractor. So I'm probably 1.5 miles, maybe a little more, out of Azambuja from leaving my albergue. Forgot to turn on my tracker right away. I'm feeling good. And yeah, I'm going. So, insights. Today is more about having fun. I think I was afraid of being lonely, and today I'm seeing I have myself. I like starting off alone instead of with friends. At least friends who won't keep pace, because it just makes me feel bad or feel like I can't rest or feel rushed. And that was a huge part of the Camino for me, is I wanted to feel free to go at my pace, which is slower than most. So I was not feeling like I could do that. And I just really don't want any guilt or pressure or shame in this journey. So it's nice to start on my own and work on leaving earlier each day, because I do want to beat the heat. Just my first pee on the side of the road of the day. Head back here, but the path is up there. Buen Camino. The thing I've learned from day one, my shoulders were miserable. And I had these straps so tight, and my shoulders were like this. So I've been carrying them a little looser so that the weight is falling back a bit and into my hips. My hip belt quite tight, but it's making the weight a little better. Okay, I've walked like a little over 4 miles, and I walked it straight. I like stopped to pee or stopped for a picture or water, but I like standing, and that was a few seconds, so I need a break where I sit and air out my feet. I've been looking for shade. There has not been any. I need some shade, and I think I see some up ahead. I hope it's not a private drive, because if it is, I'm still sitting there. Take a good 20-30 minute break. It's only 10:47 and I'm halfway there. I think I left at like 9, so it took me about 2 hours to get here. Very pleased with today. Okay, I just had a cute Camino experience. I took a rest some 3 kilometers from Valada, and I found my first shade like on this thing behind or in front of some trees. So I was just laying down, and I sat up and I was messing with my feet, and I look over and there's like an older gentleman, probably like 80, maybe 90, like looking at me, and he waved, and so we started talking, and I was broken Portuguese, and house was really beautiful and pristine and had photos of his family. I think he's alone. He said his family passed away, so his name was Louis, and I was a little nervous that I was going to get locked away in there, but I figured I could take him anyway. I'm in Valada, but my albergue is still, it's like 1.5 kilometers away from the town entrance. I am 230 meters away. I'm gonna check in and shower and just lay down in my bed and think about food later. This is what I'm walking on. The view's getting better. It's a beautiful, beautiful sky that has such strong sun, but it is beautiful. This is Casal das Areias, which is in Valada. I was so exhausted when I arrived that the thought of a 1.5 kilometer walk into town to get dinner and then walking back was not an option. So I asked Bino, is there food here? Can we cook? And Ian overheard me and he said, well, I'm a chef, so I will cook for us. And that started a family dinner. One of the only ones that I really had with a lot of people, and it was just joyous. There was wine, there were 2 courses. The first one was fettuccine with cream sauce, arugula, and mushrooms. I wanted 4 courses of this. It was so delicious. Then the second course was chicken stuffed with Portuguese sausage, alheira, and then tomatoes roasted in the oven, and they just burst when you bit into them. And Pino from Italy said that walking is the most beautiful thing in the world. It lets us meet like this. And then Teresa and Ian, Teresa's from Spain and Ian is the English chef, and they actually met on a Camino, and they did not both speak the same language and had to use Google Translate to understand what the other person was saying. We all were so happy to be together in that moment, and we were sharing what the Camino meant to us. They had all been on a Camino before. I had not. And then there's Ari. He's from Brazil, and he asked me to send him these photos that I took, and it took me a whole year. I only just sent them today. This brings the total distance traveled to 48.48 miles and a total of 9.18 miles for day 4, which is 14.68 kilometers. Total moving time was a little bit less than 5 hours, and I ended in Valada. Apparently, I passed a beach, and wow, that would have been really nice to stop at. Okay, see you on day 5.